and welcome to Level Up with LEDVANCE. I'm Lynette Schaefer, and today I'm going to be going over the OPTI-SELECT non-cutoff wall pack and also the cutoff wall pack by LEDVANCE. All right, so let's get started. Let's talk a little bit about the key features of the OPTI-SELECT non-cutoff wall pack. I'm holding the little guy up here. So first of all, it has an integrated photocell, which can be turned on or off using the switch. This is how you know that it's the photocell. It is clear. Now, a lot of people think that they need to unscrew this. There's nothing underneath here but a photocell. The only reason that you would need to unscrew that is if you needed to actually move it to a different knockout because maybe there was a tree in the way. Otherwise, you really don't need to open this one up at all. Also, speaking of switches, all the switches are easily accessible, including the wattage, the beam angle or the beam throw, the photocell, turning it on or off, and also the CCT. All of them are easily located right inside that little white plate right there. All four of the switches are all right there. So easy customization. Also, installation's made easy because it has an internal bubble level. So if you look right here, right there, there's a little bubble level. And this allows you to ensure that you have it level when you go to mount it. The other thing cool about this product, and true for a lot of our wall packs, is that it has a hinge door housing. So what that means is that you can easily just use the little connectors right here, just disconnect them, easy enough. Then you can mount your plate to the wall. And then when it's time to install the front part, it literally just hangs there as you make your wiring connection. It's actually really a simple, kind of a sleek design when you look at it. So something like that. Super simple, really graceful as well. Now, this is only available in a bronze housing. It does feature a glass lens, right? There's also an EMBB option available through our made to order program. And it is also controls ready, which allows you to add a standalone or a network lighting control solution by just utilizing one of the knockouts. Now, I'm going to open up these knockouts because I don't remember which one's what. But when you unscrew these, that one actually happens to be the control ready one. You guys have seen this on a lot of our other products. So simple, easy way to add a control solution. Some of these other knockouts are just basically there to make wiring and installation a little bit easier. So that one's just a blank one. There's also, I think, one on the bottom of the luminaire too. That just, again, makes it a little bit easier and more simplistic to install. So yep, there's one on the bottom, and then there's also one on the other side too. So you've got a couple of options with this product for sure. The other thing I just wanted to talk about too is if you are going to add controls to this product, you are going to probably think about wanting to order an L bracket because that way it doesn't hit the wall when you go to add your control solution. If you didn't have a bracket, you wouldn't be able to actually aim that control solution where you wanted it to go either. So it's really nice to have that. So this is basically your non-cutoff wall pack with OPTI-SELECT. And again, I probably don't need to talk about OPTI-SELECT because many of you already know what it is, but it's basically being able to change your distribution, which is great because it allows you to throw the light where you need it to go. And to be able to do that with just a couple switches inside makes it super simple and super easy. All right, next up, we have the OPTI-SELECT cutoff wall pack. And this is great because it also features OPTI-SELECT, just like the other one. That means you can easily configure your distribution based on the application and the mounting height and where you want that coverage to be. Additionally, it's extremely nice because you can have the optimal lighting for whatever the environment requires. Also with this one, the distribution is selectable utilizing switches on the side of the luminaire. So you get to choose between type 2, type 3, and type 4. And these are all easily located on the side of the luminaire. So unlike the non-cutoff, this product here really doesn't need to be opened at all to access everything you need. The wiring is all done from the back side. You can simply attach this to your bracket on your wall, and then you can change your CCT, your wattage, you can turn on and off your photocell, and you can select your distribution type as well, all using the little switches on the side of the luminaire. It also has the photocell, like I said, and again, it has a switch on the other side to turn it on or off. You really don't need to get in here if you don't want to. You can certainly just, if there's a tree in the way, you can take that out if you want to and move it to a different knockout if you choose to. As I mentioned, all the switches are easily accessible, which provides everything you need. There's also an optional EMBB through our made to order program for this product too. And you're going to notice it also has a screw-in receptacle, which means you can easily add whatever control, whether it's standalone or network, utilizing the controls ready feature. No wiring, no need to have electrician. If you don't want to hire an electrician, you don't have to. I do recommend, if you are going to add a control solution, whether it's standalone or network, to make sure you order the bracket too, so you can position that sensor exactly where you need it to go. It also comes in black, bronze, or white housing. It does also feature a UV stabilized polycarbonate lens. It also has a bubble level, which also eliminates the need for having to worry about getting it positioned properly as well. So pretty neat design. One other thing I like to mention about this product, you probably see some of our other wall packs behind me that we've had for a while. This one here is kind of nice because it's a really nice smooth base. This is our older style, or I should say first or second generation. It's got the ridges, which is totally fine. But some people kind of like this nice kind of sleek, more modern design, which I kind of like. So just know it looks a little bit different. So let's go ahead and dig into the key specifications of these two products. First up, let's talk a little bit more about the OPTI-SELECT non-cutoff wall pack, which is UL FCC RoHS, DLC Premium, IP65, wet location, and is backed by a 5-year trusted warranty. These are great for various applications, from industrial facilities to public spaces. These are also controls ready. They also feature OPTI-SELECT, allowing you to choose from narrow, medium, or wide distribution, just simply using a switch. They also feature scale design, making it easy to recognize that it is a LEDVANCE product. Now, there are 4 packages to choose from, each providing 3 selectable wattages. Lumens range from as low as 3,720 to as high as 18,000, with lumens per watt reaching 150. Now, these are available in 120 to 347, 0 to 10 volt dimming, 3 selectable CCTs, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000. They come in bronze. Of course, they've got that photo cell, which can be disabled in the field by simply a switch, or you can also order it with an EMBB via MTO only. So emergency battery backup via MTO only. Now, there are 2 sizes in the OPTI-SELECT non-cutoff wall pack, depending upon what lumen output you have. So just kind of keep that in mind. You basically have the roughly 10 by 7 by 6, and then the other one is 14 by 7 by roughly 9. Now, these also have a very impressive rated life of 100,000 at L70. They also come with 6 kV of surge protection, except for the 40 watt version that does come with 4K of surge protection. All right, how about that OPTI-SELECT cutoff wall pack? That one is UL FCC RoHS DLC Premium, IP65 wet location, also backed by a 5-year trusted warranty. Now, these are great for various applications, from building parameters to parks and public spaces. These are also controls ready, just like the other one. They also feature OPTI-SELECT, allowing you to choose from type 2, type 3, type 4 distribution, again, just using a simple switch. And they also feature scale design, making it really easy to recognize that it is a LEDVANCE product. Now, there are 3 wattage packages providing 3 selectable wattages. Lumens range from as low as 3,750 to as high as 15,000, with lumens per watt reaching 150. These are available in 120 to 347, 0 to 10 volt dimming, 3 selectable CCTs, 3,000, 4,000, and 5,000. They come in bronze, black, or white, with that photo cell, which can be disabled by simply just using the switch. Or, of course, you can also order it with an EMBB, which is also made to order. There are 2 sizes to choose from, depending upon lumen output, and you also have a rated life of 100,000 hours at L70. These also come with 6 kV of surge protection, except for, again, the 40 watt version. That does come with 4 kV of surge protection. Now, here are the main NAID codes for these products. You can also scan the QR code on either one of these for additional specifications.
We hoped you enjoyed this Level Up product training. Be sure to scan the QR for your certificate. You can also send any questions regarding this PPT or quiz to LightPoint Midwest at ledvance.com.